Hi and welcome. This is Jules Muller, founder and CEO of Chicks Connect, and we are already to the month of April. Our Simply Social topic is health and wealth, and for April week 1, we're talking about what to charge. I'm a business owner, yippee! Now what? I know my products and services inside and out, but what are they worth? How do I know? What do I do? Some of us have had this experience, and some of us are having it right now. This week, we're going to discuss the value of our products and services and what we do charge or should be charging. Many of you are not in control of the prices of your products, but make sure to be of support to others as well as gaining confidence in the prices that are already set for you. As a teacher, I didn't have to charge my clients. They showed up every day and I got paid once a month. So when I started my path as an entrepreneur, this question became one of the hardest for me to answer. What should I charge? There's an entire story behind this, so you can ask me about it if you're interested later. But the short story is, someone in my industry was charging $75 per hour for organizing, so I did the same. This was in 2004. When I went to our organizing conference, I learned that the range of hourly rates for professional organizers was $75 to $225. Wow, I was charging the lowest amount. The lesson in this is, do your research. What is the range of pricing that is out there in your industry? Where do you fall in that range? Do you need to make some adjustments? I was still having difficulty saying the words, I charge $75 per hour for organizing. Do any of you have difficulty when it comes to discussing the cost of your products and services? It took me a long time of being insecure and uncomfortable before I came up with the simplest of solutions. I wrote it down. I made a price list and I included 4 different packages as well as a custom package pricing option to leave it open for me to be creative. I listed my hourly rate along with a little discount for each package. It was that simple, but it took me about 1.5 years to figure that out. The lesson in this? Make a price list. Do you have a price list? If so, bring it to the meeting. If not, now is the time to make it. When I worked at the Closet Factory as a designer, I learned so much from the owner, Dan Grandin. He would say, when people go to pick out a couch at the store, they look at the price tag. When you are designing a custom closet, there is no price tag until the agreed upon design has been created with the appropriate finishes, materials, organizational elements, etc. You don't walk into a client's home with price tags because we are custom. So you need to understand the range of pricing based on what they are looking for and be comfortable discussing that range. Well, maybe some of you have a business like this. If so, you need to understand your products and services even more to offer the client a range. Discussing the range ahead of time will help with narrowing down what your client wants and is willing to pay for. For example, I could design a closet and sell it in white melamine for $3,500. That same closet design could be built in hardwood with crown and base molding, upgraded hardware, and velvet-lined drawers and sell for $15,000. That is quite a range, one that my client wouldn't know unless we discussed this together ahead of time. My need for being exact and correct was a waste of time for me during my sales career at the Closet Factory. I had a difficult time discussing ranges versus exact numbers. So I would spend hours designing, providing options, etc., and then 50% of the time not make the sale. The lesson is this: get as comfortable as you can be discussing pricing and ranges if you have a product that isn't absolute. Your time is so valuable. Don't waste it like I did. Do you have a product and/or service that vary, or are they absolute? If the pricing does vary, how do you handle this? What are some of the things that you are willing to try to increase your comfort level when it comes to discussing the varied pricing? Ask your sister chicks for help. I'm sure there are some experts in this area. When I started my personal and professional growth and development journey, the lessons that stuck with me were from my mentor, Bill Walsh. He said, "Overnight successes do not happen overnight. 5 to 10 years in the making. Provide so much value that people think you are crazy. Create a community with a low-cost monthly fee. Pay affiliates to help you grow your community. Find out where the world is going and get there first. And when you have a strong enough why, you will figure out the how. What are the lessons that your mentors have taught you? How can they help you now as it relates to what you charge your clients and customers? Is it time for an increase in your pricing? How would it feel to increase your pricing?" Spend some time discussing these lessons, how they relate to you, and what you are going to do moving forward. Remember, some of you may be experts in sales, and others may be on the beginning end of the money conversation. Have fun and be supportive. Much love to all of you, and have a great week.